It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. I hear, I know. I see, I remember. I do, I understand. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation there is sure to be failure. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. They must often change, who would be constant in happiness or wisdom. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. To see what is right and not to do it is want of courage, or of principle. We should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. The superior man understands what is right, the inferior man understands what will sell. The superior man thinks always of virtue, the common man thinks of comfort. Learning without thought is labor lost, thought without learning is perilous. Death and life have their determined appointments, riches and honors depend upon heaven. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. He who learns but does not think, is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. An oppressive government is more to be feared than a tiger. Never contract friendship with a man that is not better than thyself. You cannot open a book without learning something. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The superior man acts before he speaks, and afterwards speaks according to his action. Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of man. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. To see and listen to the wicked is already the beginning of wickedness.